Hey everyone, it's Jace. I'm here with some pretty exciting news. We got our first video from the Hytale team in a while, and I thought I might as well check it out with everyone. So I've got it pulled up here. If you want to look at it for yourself, it's on the Hytale Twitter page. You can also probably find it a couple other places. Like if you watch like Quebec Corners videos, like you'll see him post about that and blah blah blah. But it's a minute long and it's showing off the dynamic audio system, which is something I'm really excited about personally because it like I'm hoping it's going to bring a lot of immersion. But first, I guess let's take a look and then we can analyze this. All right, and that was the clip. As you can see, very exciting. I'm really liking where this audio thing is going. I also like how whoever's playing here decorated the inside of their house. But let's get a closer look at what exactly is happening here. So right off the bat, first like couple frames, we can see like he's in like a forest biome. It could be swampy, but I kind of doubt it. It doesn't look dark enough to be a swamp, but there is like this nice little lake here. That's basically the only reason I thought it would be a swamp in the first place, but no, this is probably just some regular forest. I like how the vines or roots or whatever hang from the tree. I guess they're not roots because otherwise they'd be down here, but like they like I like what they kind of add to the tree. That makes sense. Adds a lot more like depth and dimension to it. This tree here looks kind of cool though, with like the cool like branching pattern. I'm a big fan of that. We got some really like nice looking bushes and stuff, and yeah, and I think that's a lily pad right there. I can't really tell though. All right, and here's what's really interesting. We got this house here, and we see two different types of roof blocks here, which I think is really interesting. We've got like the thatch roof, and we've got like this slightly more like it's like flatter. I don't know if that's like more metallic looking or if it's just wood, because like I heard a little bit later into the video like some tapping sounds making me think that like it's the rain hitting like a metal sheet roof or something. It could have been it hitting the window. I'll point that out when we get to it later, but I'm thinking this might just be wood. But we got some lavender bushes or something like that over here, and nicer look at like some of the trees and stuff. We get a good look at like the rainy sky too, which looks really pretty. All right. And we also get this little look at this bench here, which I'm a big fan of, especially with like the weathering on the bottom. Maybe it's like driftwood or something. I don't know. Also, this potted plant looks kind of nice, and this double door. I'm a big fan of it all. So we have a little kitchen space here that looks exciting. We got like a furnace with a pot on it. We kind of saw this in the trailer a little bit, like this whole like setup here. Also got a little pile of books here. That's kind of nice, and a stool with like a potion on the shelf. I wonder if that's like just there as like part of the block, or if we can actually like take things from the shelves and like put them back on. Also like some random mushrooms. It's more like roots hanging from the ceiling, I guess. Oh, here we go. So, looks like we've got a little bench here. I think that's a bench, and we got some stools, so a little seating area around the fireplace. That looks really nice. Got this glowing plant. I'm a big fan of that right next to the candle, and this looks like a magic tome of some kind maybe like a water spell, like because it's got the blue on the top, and there's a chest up here too, so that's nice. Some sort of item frame looking thing. I don't actually know what that is. And then we got the elephant in the room here, this ice crystal. I don't know what that does, but it's glowing and looks magic-y, so I'm excited for that. Also, we got more roots hanging from the ceiling. I'm really curious if the or as to like whether or not there's an actual purpose for these, or if it's like just there for decoration. Same with this like potted plant there, like probably just for decoration, but I don't know. And then some sort of glowing potion. I'm thinking maybe night vision or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just guessing. We got this, I think like an aloe vera plant or something. That's pretty nice looking, along with this chandelier. We got a mug, so you can drink some mead or whatever. And then this nice little skull with candles in it. That looks very like grim and spooky. Big fan of that too. And more of this like driftwood looking like furniture with the chair here. This looks like a keg of some kind. I can't really tell, like behind the aloe plant. I don't really know what that is. But we've also got a writing desk here with like the fountain pen. And then there's some cobwebs here and some cobwebs up at the top right. That adds a lot of atmosphere. Also, I just noticed this glowing plant here in the pot is sitting on some kind of blue wood. Maybe that's from like the blue glowing trees we've been seeing every now and then. I don't really know, but it looks pretty mystical, and I'm a big fan of how that looks. Especially how it was like incorporated into the build. Get a better look at the fire animation here with some crackling coming from it. I love that. That's really immersive. And you can see like the glow on the actual block. That's really pretty. Oh, also there was carpet down there. I forgot to point that out, I think. Here's that metallic tapping that I was talking about earlier. I'm thinking maybe the roof, like the roof that I was talking about earlier, could have been metallic instead of wood, and that's what's making the tapping. Or the rain is actually hitting these window panes right here, and that's making the sound. I'm not super sure on that. I'm a big fan of this, though, as I've been saying. We got some like cool crystals here sitting on top of this pot. I don't know how I feel about them though, because like this one's kind of floating. That's a little annoying to me with like my OCD or whatever that I don't actually have, but you know. Oh, also a closet. That's nice. And then we got like piles of gold and stuff that this guy just has like laying around his room that he probably needs to pick up. You can see the thatch roof is kind of like leaking into the room too. That looks kind of pretty. And then we got the bed. That's a nice looking bed. It looks cozy actually. And of course the Quebec plushie. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff in this, and I'm really liking the whole dynamic audio thing they're going for, and they're showing off a lot of like blocks and stuff, and just kind of what you can do with like different sorts of decorations. Now this is like the first video postcard I think we've gotten in a while, and like it's a big one too. This one's like a minute long, so I'm thinking that means that we're gonna be seeing some pretty big reveals pretty soon. So I'm very excited for that. I'm hoping for maybe a second trailer in the next week or two, maybe in like a month or so. But again, I'm just kind of grasping at straws, just guessing and stuff. But yeah, we should be really excited right now. Like this game's really hyping up right now. A lot of people are coming back to it. I didn't notice that green potion earlier. I'm sorry. I'm being a little scatterbrained right now. I like that lamp too. But yeah. I'm sure we can expect some big reveals in the future. So if you want to see coverage of that, you should subscribe, because I will totally be covering that when or if a second trailer drops. You can guarantee I'm gonna be watching that, and I'm gonna be reacting to that and posting that. But I'm also gonna be doing some gameplay when the game comes out, so you should like swing by, give it a watch. But yeah. This is a slightly more informal video than like what I'm used to making, but you know, I just figured I'd give a sort of like analysis on like everything we've seen in here, just kind of like do a reaction to it. But again, really liking how this dynamic audio stuff is going out, or coming out rather. So round of applause to the Hytale dev team. They're doing a really good job, and I'm really enjoying all the content that we're getting so far. And again, I'm stupid excited for this game's release. All right, well, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.